Hello everybody. Welcome to Accounting 1C for this summer 2017. My name is Jose Nava. I'll be your instructor for the next 6 weeks, starting July 3rd, all the way through about mid-August. It is going to be an accounting adventure. It's going to be a lot of work. It's a very quick class. And so to get you up to speed, I wanted to give you a very brief overview of how to sort of start your navigation through your Canvas course. And so as you see right now, when you're looking at the home page for your class, you have several features on the left side. By the way, you're looking at the instructor's view, so I'm going to go switch now to the student view so you can see what you are going to be seeing. So hold on, I'm almost there. And there you go. So as you see, you'll see a home page that has this central panel, which I'll come back to. There's an announcements which you need to review every time you log in. Hopefully you log in every single day. It will be better if you do so. There's a syllabus link, and I'll have another section in the orientation that takes you through each section of the syllabus. There's also grades. There's a way for you to, a page where you go and keep track of your performance. All of your scores are going to be there, weighted, so you can keep tabs on your progress. There's a chat feature as well. The chat feature we don't use officially in the class. You can use it if you wish with your classmates maybe, but it's there for you to use. My lab and mastering is the homework and testing tool that we use. You will have to have this. For people that already have the book from Accounting 1A, you already have it, you're done, you just have to register. For people that don't have it, you have to buy the book, and it will come bundled with the access code. And there will be more info on how to purchase the book in the syllabus. There's also something called NetTutor. NetTutor is a tool that will help you with the class. I haven't used it. It's new, kind of, and so I haven't heard anybody really talk about it. But if you happen to use it, let me know what you think of it. People, that's what you use to find other people in the class, especially a listing of students. And also, I use it normally to create groups for your team projects. Now, there's no team project for this class in the summer, so obviously there will not be much use for people in this section of Accounting 1C. Modules is where you're going to be going most of the time. This is where you go to start your reading. You review what's going on in the week. That's also where you go to access your My Accounting Lab assignments, which you can also access those through this My Lab and Mastering link. Now you can do that, or you can do it through the modules. Either way, it's the same thing. It's the very same source of that item. And there's also library resources. Again, we don't use that at this class at the moment, but it's there automatically. Going back to modules, there will be another part of the orientation that takes you through each step, or through basically what I call the tour of modules. So you'll come back to that in a bit. Now, with respect to this week, the first couple of days, which I refer to as basically week 0, this is what you'll be using, what you'll be doing to orient yourself to the class. You'll be going through to the orientation module, which is again under the week 0 link, which includes an actual lesson, presentation. I'm using a new tool now. So you see that in a few seconds, and it will go through a Canvas tour, through a syllabus overview, My Lab registration, and a tour of the module. But then eventually, once you do that, you're going to then come to this page that will allow you to submit what I call the orientation certification quiz. It allows me to know that you actually are up to speed with the class. Get these things done as soon as possible, please. Then there's also going to be a B section in the orientation, which is first of all a little bit about me, so you know who's going to be your instructor. But then also there's going to be a place where you're going to be posting your own bio for the rest of your class to know who you are. And so hopefully you can do that as quickly as possible as well. And then have others respond to your bio, and then you do the same thing with the 2 others in the class. Finally, there's actually a couple of discussion threads, one for questions about the orientation and one for your office hours throughout the quarter. There's also obviously a second part to this week. We start chapter 10 right away. Again, that's the reason I'm saying if you can get to through your week 0 module as quickly as possible, you can get to the content, which is a lot of work. So we need to get going rather quickly. There will be another, I guess, probably a video explaining how to go through the module itself. But let's go back to the week 0 module. I'm gonna again access my week 0 module through this link in a bit. I can also do it through modules here or through this section at the bottom, which sort of overviews the whole quarter. Notice that again you can go to the orientation module through this link. You can also access the chapter 18 module from here if once you're ready to go to that section. And eventually, when I'm done with these modules down here, because I'm not done actually, I'm developing the new materials. The materials for these chapters as we go through the quarter, they will be placed here. So this is actually, as you can see, they're organized by week. In week 2, we'll be covering chapters 19 and 20, so 2 chapters in the following week, as well as your first midterm exam. So again, a lot of work very quickly. So don't procrastinate. Okay, just get going with this. Then week 3, 2 more chapters. Week 4, 23, and midterm exam number 2. Week 5, 2 more chapters, and at the end you've got the last chapter plus the final exam. Notice that in Accounting 1A you covered chapters 1 through 9 if you're using the same book as we're using in this Accounting 1C. Accounting 1B covered chapters 10 through 17, and now you're covering 18 through 26. Let me go to the orientation module very quickly. Show you what it looks like. If you're taking classes in a different, Canvas classes in a different class, previously you see the same thing as nothing new here. Walk through these pages in sequence. Section A1 is the actual orientation presentation that I'm going to show you in a second. A2 is the quiz that I just talked about. In the middle, you've got a couple of optional other pages that walks you through Canvas and through My Lab if you wish. That's in addition to what I got already in the orientations section. Below here, as I said before, there's a page for my bio, and here's the one for yourself. Now that says July 9th. That's not right. I'm going to change that to this coming Wednesday, which is July 5th, I think. Again, get it in as quickly as possible. And then finally here, the 2 threads that I told you about. So let me go back to this link here. Let's go inside. Here you see the new tool that I'm using. So, this is the first time, so hopefully it works well. It usually gives you the title of the lesson. It gives you the sections that you're going to be looking into. Here again, you got 2 parts to the Canvas tour, the syllabus overview, the gradebook, My Lab registration, which you really have to pay attention to be able to register correctly and quickly into My Lab. And there's also a tour of My Lab itself, plus the tour of the module. Now, just to show you how what this looks like, I can just click on that link. I can again navigate through the links here on the left side, but here you see the actual content for that. Now, to get this navigation panel out of the way, to get more space, I can do that. I can actually just click on these 3 bars, and again, if you look at, you can see what each of these things provides you. Sometimes they even have videos within these buttons. So do experiment and look into these things, please. It's really important. Now, keep in mind also that sometimes this is a little too small. So I like going to this upper link. If I do that, it will take me out of Canvas and show me the presentation right on a different page, and so it's bigger. It's easier to read, and so again, I'm going to start the course, and I get to the same place. And once I'm done with this section, I can go to the next one, lesson 2, part 2. Here's another part, and keep going. Here's the syllabus one. This one has tabs, and again, you can blow it up if you need more close-up of the information. You go by, click on these different sections of the syllabus to kind of see what's there. At times, I also place in here videos, or I place also sound or audio. So you can also click on that if it happens to be there. And you can either scroll this way with your mouse, or go through these buttons and again access these pages on your okay. But make sure you review these pages. They're going to be useful. I don't want you to get lost in the class and also get affected negatively in terms of your final grade. So make sure you kind of give yourself some time to review these items. So I'm now going to go back to the home page. We're done for this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you. Okay, let's get going. I'll see you in class. Take care. Enjoy.